the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we wrap up Wild Card Weekend. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
They're down and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
Whoa. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the option, here's Williams. And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. A throw on the move is caught. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To the air again. Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. A gain of 7. And a Rams 1st down.
Throwing again is Stafford. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and
10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, He's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down, it's Stafford. Pass is caught left side, that's Parkinson. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
And the Rams, first down.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They go play action with Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Set back at the 17-yard line. That is the former Pro Bowler, Hassan Reddick. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now what to do? It's third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And they'll take this across the 30 to about the 32.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 15
Terrific
yards.
starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. It's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Krewe, complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Rams.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Here's a handoff to Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This one, caught by Parkinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit.
A 40-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's 3rd down and
out of the shotgun. Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Inside the 40. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line.
43 yards. That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He's got room at the 30. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Harrison Davis
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Rams will open up a 9-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. One quarter complete here in this Monday finale on Wild Card Weekend. The Rams out to the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run with Irvin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irvin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
This is Irvin. He'll manage only a couple. Kuna Ford is there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This is caught at 2. And the Buccaneers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line, It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 17-yard
Every
line.
team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Stafford now on second down. That one caught by Adams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Cameron Johnson deep for Tampa Bay. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That's one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Third, they need 8.
Gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
It's Otten in motion. Bunker down. They'll send him to throw. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Here's Irvin, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams first down as he takes it to the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. And a Rams first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
They run over center with Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Buccaneers 25.
It's another run here for Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, L.A.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he will score! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Mayfield. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Complete to number 13.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mayfield.
47-yard line.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's their punter now as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 5.
To the air again. Stafford. Open man is Parkinson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And the Rams, first down.
Stafford to throw again. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll come up here first and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
Again, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's called in on the left by Krewe. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Third and inches. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. Let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. First and 10. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line, a pickup of 7. So, from 37, here's second and a couple. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a 3rd and 2. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
The Rams punting unit coming out as he's on to punt for the second time. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. He's brought down by Kobe Turner. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
47-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. The pass pulled in by Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to number 7.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 2.
1st and 10.
It's another Buccaneers first down.
They send Godwin in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He takes off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This from 40 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will cut into that lead.
19. Buccaneers 10.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This will be returned from the 6. Crazy. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A quick slant, and here's Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 6. And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Yaya Diaby with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Fires left sideline, that is complete. Down the sideline, and he will go all the way. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown, Rams. Stafford has his guys set. They'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Mayfield. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
17.
Mayfield to throw. Now screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down.
Formation for Tampa Bay.
A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the give, it's Williams. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
To return is Johnson. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. They go play action with Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's in! Cade Otten. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
17.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Rams. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield will swing this out wide to Irving. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Give. This is Irving. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 28-yard line.
Well, on that 3rd and real long, he might not pick up the first down, although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those 3rd and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there.
For Tampa Bay.
Now the return. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
44-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. To the outside, catch made by Evans. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Now Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's caught. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
And a 1st down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 3. Here's Irving. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. Second down throw from Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. Spotted at the 35, just a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 29. Here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. It's going to be third. They need 1.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
Rams first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Rams.
On the carry, it's Williams. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up second and 1 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Rams first down. First and 10.
They'll go again here with Williams. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Bucs' 46-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And the defense can't go up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 7. First down, Rams.
Now Stafford. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. They run over center with Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On second down, here's Stafford. Now he's just going to put this forward. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Stafford now on third down. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
His kick is perfect. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Buccaneers 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
It's a gain of 5.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball's out. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Krewe.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Taken down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Third and a long way to go. On the ground, this is Williams. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but fourth and long coming up.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
It's Otten in motion. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Kyren Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the option, here's Williams. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a win for the visiting Rams as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Cerrito. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.